Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. My office is all ripped apart here, so nothing looks normal here, I'm sure. Okay, we're using Wild Reflections Tarot today. This is a weekend reading. We're also going to be using these Panther Oracle, and we're going to be using, I think that's what they're called. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I don't remember. And Celtic Universal Tarot. All right, let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading for the upcoming weekend? Loss. What else do we need to know? Upcoming weekend. Protest and gift. All right, so something you might have lost or felt a loss about. Now this could be anything. It doesn't have to be as upsetting as this looks. I mean, this looks like, losing a loved one or a loved beloved pet. Protest and then gift. This makes me feel like something that you either lost or felt a loss about, like feeling like the Five of Pentacles. Hey, I was left out. It's going to work out if you speak up for yourself. Do it, spirit and angels. Anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? Loss, protest, gift. So if you feel like you missed out on something, or you feel like you're being overlooked, or you feel upset about something, say something. Might help out a lot. All right, let's find out. And it might be more than one person. Like there might be multiple people feeling like this. Tell me about this, please. What do we need to know? Upcoming weekend. So this is going to be like from the 4th of April to the 7th. So through the weekend. The moon, and then we got a card on its side, the Six of Wands. What else do we need to know? We've got a card in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles. So the moon is reversed, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Wands, which is the victory here, is on its side. So it's a challenge to get to this victory because you're not sure of something or you don't have all the information. We've also got the Eight of Wands, the information coming in. Funny how that works out. Could be a work situation. You got the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So it's like I planted all these seeds, but I don't know what's going on. I didn't get the victory yet. It's a challenge to get to. What do we need to know here, please? The Nine of Wands. Excellent. It's reversed. That's the way we really want to see it. Okay, let's talk about this. There's something that's been stuck, possibly. It just hasn't. Oh, this is the whole weekend. I'm going to pull a few more. Okay, because, well, we had the Death card here. It's in the reverse, though, so it just makes me feel like something's stuck. But we're going to pull some more cards. What do we need to know about this? Oh boy, the Tower's coming. So that unsticks something, and the Page of Swords, information's coming in. So if you didn't have information, it's coming in. I mean, I see it here with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Is there anything we need to know here? And it could come in all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. This could be an offer of some sort. This could have to do with work or your pentacles, your finances. I hate that I've got this here now. It's blocking my... I'm so sorry. It's just... We have so much going on around here right now that my office had to be torn apart. I mean, I'm still recovering from a hurricane, guys, so thanks for understanding. All right, so... I mean, hurricane season's starting already, and we still haven't even dealt with the hurricane from last season. I mean, we're trying. It's been a never-ending story. All right, let's look at all this. Wow. Oh, wow. Such great energy back here. You've got the Magician right there, and this Magician is manifesting change. Look at all the butterflies of change, transformation. We've also got the Chariot, full speed ahead. So something that might have felt really stuck might be taking off right now. Queen of Wands, the Queen of Action. Again, this could be happening by taking a particular action. I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to do something about this. I'm not going to sit back here and wait for, the Tower, right? I'm going to do something about it. Four of Swords here says you could have been laying low, just taking a break, taking time out, not really taking any sort of action. And the Queen of Actions there. The Knight of Swords is right here. So you might be considering speaking up. You might be absolutely. I just got chills. I'm considering taking an action. Queen of Wands, the Chariot, Magician, to cause change. Remember the transformation that the Magician's actually causing, which would mean I can't just sit here in the boat and wait. Like, this person's on guard waiting. Look, I've got my bow and arrow just in case. But an action's needed here. Maybe to speak up, maybe to say something, maybe to put yourself out there. It's possible. Okay, so we have the Moon in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. These are such pretty cards, I think. In reverse as a challenge. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And also we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There it is in the upright in reverse. And that's your central issue. So for some of you, this could be about work. Or it could be something else. You just put, like this person's work. Like I put a lot of work. I put a lot of TLC into this. Like I've put a lot of care into this situation. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, who's normally like that Four of Wands. I'm on guard, I'm ready, I'm just going to sit back and wait. But this, Wounded Warrior is going to fight when they need to, but it's reversed. We also have the Eight of Wands. So you have the Eight and Nine of Wands. You have the Seven and Eight of Pentacles, which is interesting that you have them like this. There's some kind of information coming in, and you've got it. It's all right here. It all happens all at once. It's the Eight of Wands. It's the Tower. It's the Page of Swords. Like all of a sudden, some kind of news or information comes in. And the thing I like about this, though, it's Page of Pentacles. So this could be some kind of offer. It could be an opportunity. It could be something about your pentacles. Let's find out about it. We're gonna push these up just a little bit and make a little space. I think I'm going to use the Idols Tarot instead of the Celtic Tarot because I forgot I used them for all the dailies this week, and I wanted to use something different. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading for the upcoming weekend? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The 4th, 5th, and 6th. What do we need to know? What are the messages for the upcoming weekend? For those of you that are going to say, how can something work-related happen on the weekend? These readings could be for whenever they're for. You might just be needing to see this now to prepare for Monday. We've got, this need to take action, or this moment where you're about to take action here. Could happen any minute. What do we need to know? What are the messages? What do we need to know? What are the messages? We're going to look right at that Eight of Pentacles smack dab in the middle. Eight of Pentacles reverse. What's important? The Sun. If there's something you need to see that involves your work situation that you've been waiting for, it now could be that time. I've planted these seeds, but I don't know what's going on. I want this illumination. See how the Hangman's getting illuminated? But this Hangman's getting illuminated by seeing things from another perspective, by putting themselves into an uncomfortable position to see things differently. So you're either waiting for physical information to come in, or you need to take a good look at something. And it would have something to do with, I feel it's work for most of you. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles reversed. What about the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? What's important? You got the King of Wands reversed. So this could be inaction. And you got these two cards that want to pop out. Oh, it's one card. And it's the Nine of Wands again. The same card in reverse. So this really says to me, I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting for the attack. Again, sitting in the boat, waiting. I've got my bow ready, but I'm just going to sit here. And remember, it says your gift comes from speaking up. That's what the top of your cards say here. Whatever it is that's got you so bothered, you have to speak up about it. Tell me, that's what's coming through. and action is needed here. Tell me about the Nine of Wands reversed. Nine of Wands. Let's look at the Eight and Nine of Wands reversed, because one is this inaction, I'm just waiting to be attacked, and the other one's taking an action. So this information might be movement. Eight of Wands can be movement. Remember, Knight of Swords is here reversed, not saying anything, not doing anything. The Death and Rebirth card just came out with the Four of Pentacles. And the way that this changes is when you cause the transformation. Queen of Wands taking, and Magician. Magician has all those butterflies on it. Taking the action, moving forward, speaking up, protesting, speaking your piece, whatever it is. When you release the holding back and just waiting for the attack is when this happens. So this comes through for you when you do something about it. All right, let's take a look at the Tower. What about the Tower? What's important? Strength in reverse. Absolutely. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to bring down the Tower. It's going to cause a ripple effect. It's going to cause, attention to show up at me. I'm torn about this decision. Like, I don't know how it's going to go. What does the Two of Swords do? They think about something they want to make a decision about. Look, she's afraid to make the decision. Why? Because she's blindfolded. She has no idea how it's going to go. Tap into your intuition. Yeah, it's going to be a Tower moment because you're going to speak. Page of Swords. Tell me about Page of Swords here. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups reversed. I'm sitting in my emotions. Let's look at that Page of Swords one more time. Page of Swords. Is there anything we should know about it that would be helpful? Page of Swords. Yeah. This was at the bottom when these two came out. The Death card and the Four of Pentacles. I saw it. Two Wands. I mean, choose a path and take that path. Instead of sitting, these are decision cards. I'm afraid. I'm in my emotions. I need to make a decision. The only way that this is going to happen for you is if you speak up, bring down the Tower. And I know that that's hard to do sometimes. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. And even if the answer isn't exactly what you wanted to hear, at least you have answers. That's the gift. There's a gift in all this. So it's either it's going to be a positive answer, or at least you don't have to sit here like the Hanged Man, and the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Four of Pentacles, and all this energy, and the Four of Swords, waiting and waiting and waiting. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. What do we need to know? Page of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Six of Cups. So you might be releasing one thing and accepting an offer from another thing. So there's a possibility that you might release a partnership. Now, what is a partnership? It can be anything. This could be, like I said, some of this looks really work related. I might not work for this company anymore, but I'm accepting a new one. The Page of Pentacles is coming in. It's coming in. So is the Page of Wands with information or news or an action I take, right? The Page of Wands is a card of action, and you've had multiple things here saying speak up, take action, do something that benefits your situation, even if it means you got to bring down the Tower by protesting. Tell me about the Moon reversed. Moon reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Chariot. So this is the fear. I'm fearful of my pentacles, but if I take an action and move forward, so you got to get into this. This energy is so important. You got to be Queen of Wands and Chariot here, meaning, and look at the Magician too. Like all three of these cards. Like if I decide to get in this energy and I cause change by taking action, transformation. This is the thing that's going to be the catalyst. And so the way to get out of this unknown pentacle energy of I'm not sure what's going to happen to my pentacles, or I'm not sure what's going on around me, speak up and cause change. That's what I'm getting here, this whole reading. Everything doesn't have to be negative when you're trying to, in fact, you get more bees with honey, right? So if you want something to go your way, you don't have to be negative in your protest. You can be very positive and very peaceful in your protest. All right, let's look at the Six of Wands here reversed. Six of Wands reversed is a challenge. What do we need to know? That's your victory sitting at the top of your reading as a challenge. What do we need to know? Yes, Queen of Swords not speaking up is what's causing her to be no victory here. I'm telling you, whoever this is for, you have to speak up. That's it. That's the end of story. That's the reading. Let's grab you a couple of after tarot and see what comes out. Spirited, I feel like you'll know if this is your reading, and it might not be work. For some of you, it could be something else. Something else. Whatever it is, you've put a lot of work into it if it's not work itself. Tell me about what's next here. What's next? Yep, there it is. Speaking up causes change and causes the pentacle to come in as well, which we see over here. So, you know, spilling out all these emotions. Somebody here's got to let the emotions go and start taking action. Like, I can't be so attached to these emotions that I can't see the forest through the trees, where I'm too fearful to make any decisions because I'm so afraid of the tower. We got to get out of that. Fear mindset will destroy you. Okay, get rid of the emotions. Yep, you've been feeling left out in the cold, but look what happens. She's like, I could stay out in the cold with these people, or I could go do something about it. I can go in where there's heat and there's light and there's warmth, because she's taking an action. The Eight of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles show up, just like we have over here with the Pentacle in hand. So, you know, this really feels to me like somebody's either going to be speaking up in their current situation to cause change within that circumstance, or they're like, okay, well, if it doesn't work out here, I'm moving towards something else, and I'm going to take that action. Let's take a look at it. Tell me about this action of Five of Pentacles reversed. I'm not staying out in the cold. I'm not going to listen to my emotions and my fears. And I'm going to actually take an action so that I get this Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the action, the Eight of Wands here. And it has to do with the Queen of Swords who's not speaking up. He, she, they, doesn't matter your gender. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here. What needs to be done here? Eight of Wands. Walk away from one thing to see what's in a cup in another thing. Or in this deck in particular, the After Tower, it looks like she goes back to see what was in that cup. Is there something I missed? Maybe I need to speak up about it. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. There's an action being taken. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Whoop, that's way too many. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Judgment. What are you going to do about it? Make a decision. I mean, really, this reading over and over and over again says needing to make a decision. Yes, it's going to be a tower moment when you make this decision, because you're going to come in from feeling left out in the cold by speaking up and making a change, whether it's making a change towards something away from this, or whether it's causing change within the boundaries of this. It's something someone's put a lot of work into if it's not work. But I think for most of you, it's some kind of job or business situation. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please show the love and slap that like. It helps the channel more than you know. Drop a comment. And if you have not subscribed, you are missing out, because we do something every single day on this channel. Hit the subscribe, click the bell, and click all, and you'll get notifications when we upload, which is every single day.